Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shane. This is Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing a little bit of Hand of Fate. And this is the first time we're playing it on stream, but not the first time I've played it before. I played it a little bit to test it off stream, so we're not starting quite at the beginning of the game, but unfortunately it's all I got to show you. So please enjoy, and I'll try to explain the basics of the game as we go in.
It has been some time since you last sat at the table. Let us begin again.
Such good narration. So here's the basic idea of this game, is that it is a card game. It's a card game where you're trying to build two decks of cards, one that represents your character's equipment, and one that represents the dungeon that you're actually going through. And then you try to take your character through the dungeon to defeat enemies. It'll make more sense once we actually get into it.
What it takes to defeat the rats.
Stream 100 of the famed 12-hour stream? Probably not 100, but I might for the 1-year anniversary. That seems like a good time for it, but tomorrow I've got work after the stream tomorrow. Not immediately afterwards, but I need to get some sleep. So I don't think 12-hour stream would be possible tomorrow, even if I wanted to. Alright, so what we have here are the different levels in the game. So, when I played off-stream to test this out, I beat the Jack of Dust, the Jack of Skulls, and the Queen of Dust, which are all different bosses you have to get through, and my reward was the Goblet right here, which is an item that buffs my deck overall. Ichigo, thank you for the host, I appreciate that. Now that I've actually got a game that presumably will work, it's a good time to host. It's okay, in the future, work will be the stream. I don't know if I'd ever want to stream full-time as a job. That scares the crap out of me, honestly, because you don't get a steady paycheck when you're doing that. I don't know if I could. Alright, so we're going after the Jack of Plague, who I haven't defeated yet in the game, so this will be new territory for me right here. The curse that they have in his deck, that I've never seen before, is twice the fail. Every time I draw a fail card, I lose 5 gold, and every time I pull a huge fail card, I lose 10. There's 3 Ratman hunting and 3 angry mobs in his deck as well.
Ah, the rats. They have swarmed up from the dark places beneath the realms of humanity and now squat amongst your cities and feast and shriek and hunt and writhe.
Card games on motorcycles? No, I've never heard of that, Ichigo. What the heck is it? Alright, so for right now, just to get started, we're going to use the recommended equipment encounter decks. Basically going to let the game build our decks for us. But we are going to take a quick look at the decks right here. So this underneath here, the bottom, is my deck. So all these pieces of equipment you see are pieces of equipment that I could potentially draw during the game, and I have my character wear. And the ones that say new are pieces of equipment that I've never actually drawn before. Whereas up here is my deck of spares, and you can see most of them are just boring swords, shields, maces. Nothing with any interesting stats or anything. And then over here, we have the deck representing the dungeon. Again, at the top is all the spares, and then at the bottom are all the things that actually goes in my deck. Sounds like the narrator of Vermintide? Ooh, I still need to check that game out. Card games on motorcycles is how people... Oh, 5Ds, yeah. That is a good way to describe it, honestly. Oh, you've played this before, Zero? And you liked it, I take it? That's very cool. So these are actually the mostly negative encounters I'll run into in the dungeon. The idea is I have to build a dungeon deck, so I want to put things that I know I can handle in here. But there's also some different things. For example, Jack of Plague right here is the boss I have to face. You'll notice he has a lock on his card. That means I can't remove it from my deck until I face him and defeat him. Same with things like Bandit Attack right there, and Twisted Canyon. I have to face those and defeat them before they can be pulled out of my deck, so hopefully I'll be able to do that this run through so I can make a better deck in the future. Alright, so we've got the deck built, so now we can actually get into playing the game proper. I did play this before, went up to the 4th boss until I was engulfed back into Dota 2. Alright. Hey, maybe I will spark your interest again.
Our Lord of Plague does like to rub your nose in misfortune.
So he gets to shove a couple extra cards in my deck that I didn't put in there, but that's his prerogative, unfortunately. So like I said, this will make more sense once I can actually show you how it plays. So that little golden guy is my guy. He represents me. And then over here we've got my health, how much food I've got, costs 1 food to move, how much gold I've got, you can use to buy things with. So since I'm only adjacent to 1 card, I have to move on here and see what happens. Helpful Priest, nice draw.
It amuses me to watch them theorize, to attempt to discern the very likeness of the gods down to their toes.
Alright, good deal. You meet a wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. For a small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods. That is a lot of food, unfortunately, but I think blessings are usually worth it. They're usually pretty epic, so let's go ahead and give him half my food and see what happens. So there's 3 success cards and a huge success.
Choose from these options.
Pull this one. Huge success! He speaks in language of the old religion for several minutes and then gently touches your forehead. It is done. Draw 2 blessing cards. Nice!
Useful.
Huge success! The Wrath of the Old Gods. At the beginning of every battle, the old gods throw down thunder upon one of your enemies. That's not bad. Toxic Blood. Anytime the player during combat...
Powerful. I will have to rebalance that next time.
Any hit on the player during combat has a chance to poison the attacker. Very nice. Alright, so now I can move to either one of these spaces. Let's go counterclockwise and hit this one. Mr. Lionel! Yes! This is a very nice encounter to have early on. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes a seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. This game seems great, gonna have to put it on my wish list, and hopefully it won't end up like Dragon's Dogma if you remember my story with that. I do Ichigo, but wait, before you put it on your wish list, there's still something more you have to see to the game. There's actually more to this than just the card game. You might be interested to check that out before you make your decision. You'll see very soon, though. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness. My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with this wizarding wand of my own creation. He cackles uncontrollably for a few moments, then sits patiently for your answer. What do you need? The goblin immediately begins to wander around your person, grabbing and poking at your weapons and apparel before making a sudden grab at something. And then he sits considering you for a while before slapping the table with his hand and says, Aha! I know what you need! Here! Mr. Lionel reaches out a large empty cloth sack and holds it open for you. Reach in and you will receive your heart's desire. Draw 1 equipment card. Mercenary Contract. Ooh, that is a nice one. Once per combat, press 2 to activate an aura that makes every successful strike drop gold. That is a nice one. I like having that, especially early on. That's fantastic. We shall meet again, the goblin suddenly declares. Then he strides confidently out the back of the tavern. Yeah, I do think you're going to like it, Ichigo, but I just wanted you to see the twist before you didn't make any decisions. And what do we find? Forest Escape.
Roaming ever forward, hunting for the truth.
Don't know if I've pulled this one before. Let's see what happens. Your path forwards will take you into the forest. You have discovered an exit to the area. Take the forest path. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
Each of these cards is crafted from your memories and built from your experience. I created them, but only in the abstract. It is the importance you place on them that makes them real.
I love the dialogue and the way that they use the narrator build the world in this game. It's so cool. So I guess Forest Escape is the way I get to the next level in this section. Ooh, battle at Brooktop.
These places are rife with power. It is not chance that you should meet a warlock here.
So as you can see, this is a card I've definitely never encountered because it says new in the top right. Let's see what happens.
Again, a token is at stake.
So as you can see, he just wagered a token right there, which means if I beat this encounter, I'll get a permanent unlock in the game. That's very cool. A light draws you to a nearby hilltop where you see a warlock disappear in a cloud of sulfur, leaving behind his summoned minions. Draw 1 monster card. 2 of skulls, so I have to face 2 zombie-type enemies, I believe. Let's fight them. You ready yourself for combat. Here is where it gets interesting. Check this out.
Now we begin to raise the stakes.
So yes.
The arena itself will fight against you. Beware of my traps.
So yes, I actually have to go into a third-person combat to beat the monsters. This is where we depart from the card game. Although my character's equipment is based on the cards that I've built into my current hand of cards. I think this is so cool. The reason they're showing the directions is because I was using an Xbox controller last time I played, so I would have done that if I thought about it, but I wasn't thinking about it. So let me take a quick look and see what my controls are. Pretty simple enough. And let us fight. Nice! Now in that case, with my blessings in my gear, those are pretty easy enemies, but it's going to get harder as we go on. After the battle, you search the bodies for loot. The dealer draws you 2 gain cards. 10 gold.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
And draw 3 cards from the armory and select 1 to keep. Very nice. Woohoo. Let's see. Frostfang, 28 damage, and ice, plus I can shoot a cone of cold. That's going to be hard to turn down. And the Helm of Reflection. Upon reflecting a projectile...
defense, but a valuable one nonetheless.
Upon reflecting a projectile, this helm creates a small force explosion. That's nice too, but I think I need a good weapon right now, so let me grab the Frostfang. Sounds like a fun, interesting mix. I'm really liking it so far. I was actually really dying to play it on stream at some point. So the Frostfang does 3 more damage than my standard axe, plus has the ice attribute and does the cone of cold. So that's objectively better than what I've got right now.
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
And I beat Battle at Brooktop, so the token is mine now.
Well done.
Permanent unlock. Good times. See what we got next. Ooh, treasure chest.
Treasure chest. What more iconic emblem of success could we imagine?
Another new card. Good deal. While exploring a dungeon, you see a treasure chest at the end of a hall. Approach the treasure chest. Ooh, 2 successes and 2 failures. That's a little spooky. Ah, shoot. Oh, failure! You move forward carefully, but suddenly hear a click. Gas trap! The room begins to fill with a deadly gas. Attempt to escape! Oh my god. Success! Yes! You dive through the billowing clouds to reach the other side safely. You approach the treasure chest.
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
This game has a Fable 3 feeling to it. Yeah, you know, it kind of does as far as the atmosphere. I can see that now. The treasure chest looks battered, but still intact. What treasure might it hold? Attempt to pry it open, and he just anteed another token right there, too. 3 successes and a failure. Success! After a mighty heave, the lock gives way and the spoils are yours. The dealer draws you 4 gain cards and the token is yours. Nice! I get an equipment draw. Healer's ring. Never seen this one.
Health. A recipe for a happy life. I doubt things will end that way, mind you.
Whenever the player receives healing, they also gain +1 gold. No benefit if they were already fully healed. Nice! Take that. Don't mind if I do. Gain 20 gold. Gain another equipment draw. A shield, yes, I need a shield.
I cannot expect you to get by without some protection.
Yeah, you will die very quickly in this game if you don't have a shield, so it's good that I found one before I got too far in there. So now I can block and reflect. And I got another token. Let's continue on. Twisted Canyon, I've had this one before. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight, lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. The walls of the canyon are covered in thick vines, perfect for climbing. I've already got a decent weapon. I'm loving the RNG in this. Would you say it's a roguelike, where even if you fail, you still gain something to help next time? Yeah, definitely. You're always unlocking new cards, so you're always building a better deck. So even if you lose, as long as you've gotten some new tokens unlocked, then you'll still have something to show for it, and you can make a cooler deck out of it. So yeah, you definitely do continue to build. You're never starting out completely fresh, which I really like. Alright, so I like the weapon we've got, so we're going to leave this one behind. You leave the ravine. What do you got next? Traveling healer, nice. We're almost out of food, though. We're going to have to buy some more food. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Approach the shop. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. But yeah, this does have a lot in common with roguelikes in the sense that it's a randomized dungeon every time you play. Although, because you build most of the dungeon deck, you have a lot of control over what kind of things you actually encounter, which is really neat. Alright, let's buy some food, shall we? Gain 5 food. It's 18 bucks, so it's not cheap. But we were almost...
Your provisions are running low. Can you press on?
Yeah, we're probably going to have to spend all of our money on food right here, because we are... Alright, 13's not bad. We can buy one more if we want. I don't think this guy has anything else of interest. Let's take a look. No, we don't need healing. We don't have any curses to remove, so yeah, let's go ahead and spend the last of our money on food. Alright, cool. Now we've got 18, so we are back basically to where we were at the start of the game. So that's pretty nice. Last thing I want to do is starve in the dungeon. And last card. The stairs.
Descend ever deeper into the subterranean pit.
So, down to the next level of the dungeon. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
What brings you to play the game? Ha! I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
Hey, Brett, I'm gonna say that next time I go to McDonald's. Yes, can I get 1 food? Oh, actually, no, sorry, I forgot I got some friends with me. Can I get 3 food? To go? So you see, this is interesting here. There's this straight path down the middle, but there's also these little side corridors. So I might have to do a little exploration here. That could be dangerous. All for the priest! In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a wandering merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. I'm going to pass this one by since I just spent all my gold, but that's cool to know it's there already. Let's go forward to give us the best opportunities, I think. Ratmen hunting.
Now you begin to trespass upon the Ratmen's hunting grounds.
Alright, new card, and this one's part of one of the purplish cards with the red sashes are ones he put in my deck to represent this challenge. You stumble upon a Ratman hunting party. Prepare to defend yourself. The dealer draws you 1 monster card. Ooh, 4 of plague, so 4 rats. That's dangerous. Oh, I just got a shield, so hopefully I'll be able to do alright for myself.
Plague by name and plague by nature, the rats leave behind a deadly toxin.
Oh, and they've got poisons. That's a little spooky. Nice, froze him with the shield, or with the freezy sword. Oh, I got hit. Alright, so when you see that green burst above your head, that's when you can counter. Kind of like Batman, in that sense. And the red burst above their head means an attack is uncounterable. There we go. So the combat does feel a bit like Arkham, in that you're smashing attack until somebody can be countered. Ooh, that was a nice one. Took some damage though, not too much. You recover some food from the rat carcasses. The dealer draws you 1 food gain card. Huh, more food. 5 food, as a matter of fact. Sweet. We are definitely good for food now. Let's check the side passage. Ooh. This is, I believe, one of the DLC quests. I haven't seen any of these yet.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
The Mug and Barrel Inn is renowned for attracting the most talented bards from all around. You arrive there weary from your adventures, but tonight's entertainment convinces you to settle by the hearth for a while. Hours pass and the crowd starts to thin. The bard begins to move around the room, playing requests for small groups. He serenades a pair of young lovers for a meager sum, and then is generously tipped for leaving a group of blacksmiths in a raucous chorus of foul language aimed at the folks from the next town over. He approaches you. Well, 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 what do we have here? A most distinguished adventure. No tawdry tale of insipid chivalry or brash tribalism will do. You, sir, merit a stirring ballad of bloodshed, heroism, and death. The bard sings for you the fable of the White Minotaur, a legendary beast who is master of both might and magic. Its power is such that it has felled every adventurer, bounty hunter, or treasure seeker it has ever crossed. As the close of his song, the bard leans in close to you and whispers, "The White Minotaur is no myth. I met a man 2 nights ago who hunts the beast, as if he were its long shadow. I'd wager that any adventurer would be interested in the tales he told me over supper. All yours for a small donation." Oh geez, 2 successes, a failure, and a huge failure. Try this one. Oh no! I'll take all the gold in your pockets, which isn't actually all that much. Yeah, go ahead, take my 25 gold, I'm good. The bard bestows upon you all of the knowledge that he has gleaned about the White Minotaur. The card's token is now yours. Sweet! And I believe that will lead to another quest in that, chain, so we'll see. Alright, let's try all the way on the end.
It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
Alright, hitch a ride. You have found a friendly trader willing to let you ride on his wagon. You have discovered the exit to this area. Hitch a ride! You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different. My powers are genuine.
Of course. Looked like the horses were sitting in the cart. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and look at that later. That's pretty funny. I suppose they'd probably want to. Good on any horse with the initiative to jump back there. Local peasant.
Hungry mouths. War leaves nothing else.
Alright, what do we got here?
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
Alright, so he's anteing up. While crossing a forest clearing, you meet a peasant woman. Greetings, stranger. The winter has been hard on my family this year. In the forest behind her, you sense movement. In exchange for some food, I will tell you everything I know about these lands. You know, I'm going to be generous and give her 5. The woman takes your food eagerly, passing it to some children who suddenly rush from the forest, hands outstretched. You have given us enough food to survive the winter, stranger. She retrieves a sack from behind a bush. This was my husband's before he died. Please accept it as thanks. Draw 1 equipment card and take the token. Nice! Fleet cuffs. Increase the wearer's movement speed. Nice! Get a pretty good build here. While the children eat, the woman speaks at length of what she has seen and heard recently. Oh, no way! Get to see the rest of the cards on the table. So we've got a DLC card next, then a traveling jeweler. Another encounter I haven't seen before, and then, wow, we're still out at the bottom of the dungeon. It's a big dungeon.
Your prize.
Thank you. Alright, let's move on. The White Council 1.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
As dust settles, you arrive at a small village known as Lesser Dimsgate. The locals are gathered at a shabby-looking inn. Something must be done, shouts a voice, raised in anger. They took all our gold and food, one peasant wails. Will nobody stand up to them? I'll stand up to them. They went that way, not an hour ago. You easily catch up with a band of ruffians. They seem overly confident and are in no rush. As you approach, the one who seems to be their leader notices you. Kill him, he commands, gesturing towards you. He looks like a troublemaker. The dealer draws you 2 monster cards. Ooh. Alright, so 2 of dust, so 4 bandits, I believe. But I believe the dots mean they're going to be harder than usual. But I do have some good gear. So let's see what we can pull off. Wish me luck, folks. Alright, gotta trigger my artifact. Ooh, didn't get that counter in time. Nice. Ooh, keep missing that trap over there. Oh, wow. That thing is kind of dangerous. Can I take it out? No, I cannot. Oh, he can get hit by it, though. Nice. Ooh, took more damage than I liked from that one, but I guess I'll have to live with it. Got some decent gold, though. You gather the stolen supplies and return them to the villagers, saying those bandits will trouble you no longer. Oh, they weren't bandits, the child explains. They worked for the White Council. It was our turn to give tribute. Oh, no. The card's token is now yours. That sounds like trouble down the line. Traveling jeweler. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. See if we can get some healing, maybe? Maybe buy a little bit more food since we gave a bunch away to that peasant in the forest. So what are you guys thinking of the game so far? Think it looks interesting? Not quite your cup of tea? I respect any answer. Alright, yeah, let's buy some food. And one more. There we go.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Yep, spending all my money on food. Good to go, though. Seems right up your alley, huh, Ichigo? Good to hear. This game looks awesome. I saw a bit of it when it was first released, and I've wanted to see a full playthrough of it. Oh, awesome. Glad to see you guys are enjoying it, then. We haven't even gotten to the boss of this area yet, so there's still more to see. Glad to hear you're liking it, though. That is very cool.
Spirits roaming the darkness. With the struggles, the boundaries are weaker than they've ever been.
Sleep in the forest.
There's a token in it for you if you win.
While sleeping in the forest, you are jolted awake by a voice calling your name. You see a vaguely human-shaped ghost rushing towards you. It would consume your life for 3 days, and then when I came back in a week's time, I'd be really bad at it. And keep in mind, I haven't even really showed off the deck building aspect. I let the game build my decks for me. But definitely, especially once you get into it, you can really take the time and craft decks that are just perfect for the way you like to play it, which is one of the neatest parts of it. You are quick to your feet, weapon already in hand. The ghost stops abruptly, hands signaling that it means no harm. Its voice is weak and distant. You forget me already? Has this place already corrupted you so? Lower your weapon? I should not be here. I fear his servants already know where I am. For a brief moment, the ghost's pale eyes look achingly familiar. Please come home soon. You blink, and the ghost is gone. At your feet is a bag of food. Gain 1 food card and the token. See, the interesting part is, as the dealer said, these cards are all based on the main character's life, so that's kind of spooky thinking about it. Oh, you like the art style of the cards? Yeah, hey Brad, it looks like old woodcuts is the way I take away from it, which is a really interesting way to do the art. Alright, new token, new food. We got lots of tokens this run, so that is nice.
An expedition. Press on.
Path forward will take you into the forest. So let's take the exit to the next leg of our adventure.
Hush. Can you hear the way his claws scratch the tiles?
A soft spot of woodcuts, yes, hey Brad! Great minds, great minds. So this might be the last floor of the dungeon. This is actually a deeper dungeon than I've seen before, so let's see what comes up next.
Well then, how will you deal with this?
A winding trail. Suddenly, a tree falls across your path, blocking the way ahead. Dealer draws you 1 monster card. Draw 1 monster card. Ooh. 4 of dust and a 2 of skulls. That's a lot of enemies. Give us all your gold or die. I really don't want to fight this many guys, especially if the boss is right coming up. I've only got 4 gold, though. I'll give them all my gold. You open your money bag and present it to the thieves. That's not enough! He's holding out on us! One of them yells right before they rush you. Oh well, it was worth a try. The battle begins. Tugboat Print Shop. No, I've never heard of that, hey Bread. What on earth is that? That is a very strange name for whatever it is. Oh, there's a lot of enemies. I'm gonna have to take it very carefully here. So you see, when I have the counter mark above my head, what that means is someone's about to shoot a ranged attack at me, so I can reflect it back at them, which is really cool. Like, bouncing arrows back at guys is just a very cool thing to do. Alright, so I'm playing this a little more carefully, and it's definitely paying off. Nice! Whew, that wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been. Small woodcut art group that doesn't see any detailed prints. Holy crap. Hey, Brad, can you link that in chat or Discord? I would appreciate looking at that later. That sounds interesting. You search the bodies for loot. The dealer draws you 2 gain cards. Draw 1 equipment. Ooh, a named shield.
Shield for the marathon, not the sprint.
Every 3rd encounter does not consume food. Press right mouse button to shield, bash a target, stunning it. Alright. All I've got is a standard shield so far, so... yeah, that's objectively better. I will take it. And a little bit more food. Alright, so let's head straight in deeper. I've actually got a pretty good build right here, so I don't mind moving towards what might be the end. Traveling Tinker, I don't have any money, unfortunately. So I'm not going to head in there. Might come back later, we'll see. More ratmen hunting.
They will not let you pass so easily. Prepare yourself.
That's okay, we killed rats before, we can take these guys. Going on, Lurk Ichigo? Alright, well thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate having it in there, and thank you again for subbing on GameWisp. That is very cool of you, and your support is much appreciated, and you will be seeing effects from that. So thank you again, and enjoy your Lurk. You stumble upon a ratman hunting party. Prepare to defend yourself. The dealer draws you 1 monster card. 4 of plague, 4 rats, shit. As long as I take him out quick, I don't think poison is going to be too much of a deal. So let's see how far they start. This looks like a small arena. Oh no, I can get a little bit of distance, that's good. Alright. Go ahead and hit my artifact. Nope. Ooh, didn't hit anybody with that ice. That was bad. Ooh, didn't even get the counter on the arrow. That's unfortunate. There we go. That's a nice block. Nice. Ooh. There we go. Wow! He is really crazy with that bow. Doing like a 4-hit combo with that. And for some reason it didn't fire in chat, but Scruffy, thank you for the follow there. I appreciate that. Oh, there it is. Brainbot a little slow on the draw. Thank you very much for the follow, Scruffy. I appreciate it. Welcome into the stream. Overlook is probably their most well-known detail. Let me check that out real quick. Oh, that's a woodcut? God damn, hey Bread, that looks incredible. I'm gonna have to look at more of those later. Thank you very much for linking that. You recover some food from the rat carcasses. The dealer draws you 1 food gain card. Nice. Alright, we're doing exceptionally well on food right now, so thank you very much, hey Bread. Much appreciated. That is, I don't know much about woodcuts, so that'll be a cool thing to look at. Alright, let's check out the last card here and see if it's anything. Alright, the Jack of Plague.
He awaits plague and pestilence and blood and teeth.
So we have found the boss of the dungeon at long last, Jack of Plague. Faster and stronger than normal ratmen, this beast inspires all vermin around him to strike faster the more damage he sustains. Here is a beast who hates your kind, and has grown fat and evil with that hatred. The Jack of Plague will kill you and suck the marrow from your bones.
Win this and claim my token.
Alright, here we're at the boss himself. Let's do this. Got a little less health than I'd like, but I'm still not in terrible shape. Got that nice ice blast from my sword. I'll have to see if I can put that to good effect. And there is the Jack of Plague himself. Beat him, we beat the dungeon. Gotta remember my dodge roll now that the boss has unblockable attacks. Ooh. Ooh. Get out of there. Gotta get that ranged guy off my back. Nice counter. Ooh. Yeah, she's fast. Gotta be careful. Alright, he's already dead. See if I can take out all the minions and then move on to her. Hit her with a cold blast. Nice! Whew. Got a little dangerous, but we got it done. Second link shows a bit more process and a bit more understanding of the insane scale. Alright.
Queens and kings of the rat kind have lost a child here today.
There we go.
Here is your token. Well done. For slaughter, your reward.
So let's see all the things I got. For exploring Brooktop Hill, you receive 25 gold and the altar card. For plundering a locked treasure chest, you receive draw 2, keep 1 from the armory, and the Fool's Gold card. Not familiar with that one. For hearing the Song of the White Minotaur, you receive Hunting the Huntsman, the next card in the Minotaur chain. For feeding the local peasant woman, you receive draw 3 from the map, inspect and put back, and the Great Helm of Reinforcement. For helping the people of Lesser Dimsgate, you receive the White Council 2, the next part of the White Council quest. For showing the ghost that you are merciful, you receive Asleep at the Inn, another encounter card. As a reward for defeating my Ratman Jack, you receive these new cards. Berserker Armor, Scorching Zeal, it looks like a mace, Culling the Ratmen, the King of Dust, presumably the next guy I have to beat, the Devil's Carnival, and Embertown Hero. Lots of new cards for my decks. For defeating my Ratman Jack, I will give you a new challenge. And I get the Ratman Hunting card, All three of them, but they're all locked into my deck. Dang it!
Come, play. I do not want to just sit here. Look at the cards you have earned. Now we have enough to begin a real game.
You say so.
Now we play. You can now access Endless Mode if you wish to test your skills against chance itself.
That actually does sound cool, but we're going to go back into story mode for right now. And there's our next opponent, the King of Dust. So hey Brad, where did you find out about those guys? I haven't ever heard you, I can't ever recall you hearing you talk about art before, so do you have an interest in woodcutting or anything like that? You do any crafts like that yourself? Alright, so King of Dust has the compensation curse. Whenever the player finishes a combat, they lose 1 gold per 15 health. Ow! And he brings 5 6 of dusts, ouch, and 4 ambush cards.
Some men thrive in anarchy and chaos. The King of Dust is one such. His tools are cruelty and terror, and I suspect he will harbor a great hatred for you, my friend. Sure
sounds like it. Pretty crafty, in the Beastie Boys sense, or in the home ec sense, hey Brad. Oh, that's a terrible joke. Visually love that woodblock and or lino cut stamp look. Oh, pretty cool I'm playing a game that has that aesthetic though, it's pretty lucky. Alright, so we're going to use the recommended encounter deck again. For right now, and if we run into troubles, I'll probably go in and tweak it for right now, but I think that's the easiest thing for streaming. And let's go ahead and get started.
In these lands, the King of Dust takes his tithe of all.
Whew. Little column A, little column B. Acceptable answer, hey Brad. Me, I am not really good with my hands, so I don't do any visual artwork either. I'm just terrible at it.
First of my kings. Each has shaped the nature of their forces with the strength of their will. They will turn that power to your destruction.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but I keep knocking your guys down. Now, luckily, since I don't have any talent for the arts, at least I do have some friends that are very talented at it. Like my very fantastic friend that made the art for my channel. I really love that still. You collect prints of woodcuts? That's really cool. Twisted Canyon. Good first card. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. We saw this before. Last time I didn't go after it because I already had a decent weapon. Let's go after this one. 3 successes and a failure. Success, I'll take it. Very carefully, you make your way down to the bottom of the canyon. Draw 1 equipment card. Oh, I got the Frost Fang again. Nice. Certainly take that. That helped me a lot last time. Alright, let's do counterclockwise again. Ah, hitch a ride.
A horse is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom.
Cool. I'm gonna turn back. I want to see what the rest of this dungeon looks like. Just to see if I can get some easy cards in the earlier levels. Maiden, nice.
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
Oh, this isn't the card I thought it was. Alright, this could be a challenge then. But yeah, I'd be curious to hear what kind of prints you have, hey Bread. I know some friends that do collect prints from like old comic books, which is very cool, and some people that do paintings of like fantasy scenes. But if you're talking woodcut, that's very unique. One day in a shady forest, you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. Your thoughts turn to Mr. Lionel and his need for some elven hair. Request a lock of hair from the elf maiden. The maiden considers this for a moment before slicing a few strands from her hair. As you wish, but be cautious, mortal. You have the taint of a goblin about you, and they may never be trusted. Card's token is now yours. Many enchanted weapons have powerful abilities that can turn the tide of battle, but only if their wielder remembers to use them. Farewell, immortal. I never remember to use them. Alright, new token. Very nice. And the last card. Embertown Hero, a new one.
A quest that may lead you down many paths towards jealously guarded secrets. Interesting.
Alright, let's see what we got. You come across an injured adventurer whose battered and bloodied armor tells you he's seen combat recently. Ask him his troubles. I've been chasing a pack of thieves that attacked my home village of Embertown. I killed some of them in an ambush, but I fear I lack the strength to chase the rest down. If you have any honor, you will find these jackals and make them pay. Alright, new card. Interesting. We got ourselves a side quest. I like that musical sting.
Let's find out what type of character you really are. We play for a token now.
Sweet. You have caught up with the Embertown village raiders who call out, "Stay your hand, adventurer, and we will share the spoils with you. I refuse to deal with the thieving scum." You tell them to ask their gods for more mercy than you are about to show them. 3 of dust? I can do 3 of dust. Screw these guys. Let's see how they like the taste of my blade. Ah, I hit the wrong button there. Ah, got my finger in the wrong place on the keyboard. This is why you should be playing this with an Xbox controller, I suspect. Nice, there I'm getting my counters on now. That ice damage, though. Nice, there we go. Took way too much damage in that fight, thanks to clumsy keyboard positioning, but hopefully the reward will be worth it. Man, that curse is draining all my gold away, though. That is painful. You carefully turn out the thieves' pockets. The dealer draws you 3 gain cards. Nice. 5 food. Needed that. 3 gold. Not spectacular, but I'll take it. And draw 3 from the armory and select 1 to keep. Oh man, healer's ring could be nice. Yeah, let's get the healer's ring. Holy crap. Whenever
a tool used by those who made life better for others, now in your hands. Such a waste.
Cruel. Whenever the player receives healing, they also gain +1 gold. No benefit if they were already fully healed. Yeah, I need all the gold I can get at this point. Afterwards, you return to tell the hero of Embertown of your success. He gestures for you to come closer. In silence, he hands you a jeweled ring, then dies. You put the ring away to identify later and bury the fallen champion. The card's token is now yours. Booyah! Alright, so that was a heck of a first floor right there.
It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
But I don't have a shield yet, so hopefully we'll find one on the next floor. Hitch a ride! Not far out of town, you come under attack. The dealer draws you 2 monster cards. Oh, damn it. 7 bandits. This could be tricky. Alright, good. This is a good arrangement for me, because I can Ice Blast right out of the gate. Oh, I only caught the 2 of them, but I'll take it. Nice. Gotta watch out for those arrows. I don't want to get caught between them. Countering as hard as I can.
I always admire a man who can turn an enemy's force against them.
Oh, I've never actually heard the dealer speak during a combat. That was pretty cool. There we go. I think I only got hit once, maybe? That was a pretty good fight. Damn curse. You are now free to continue your journey and draw one gain card. Draw 3 the map, inspect, and put back.
Do you understand how this game works now? Do you comprehend the stakes?
I don't, actually. When I first started the tutorial, he called this a game of life and death. But I don't understand what either of us are playing for, honestly. Bandage attack.
Eh? Make an enemy of one, and you've made an enemy of all. One can't help but admire their single-mindedness.
Alright, so nice and straightforward. Group of bandits suddenly attacks. The King of Dust isn't happy about you killing his men. Neither draws one monster card.
We meet the Jack again.
Oh, damn it!
Did you think him done before? Oh, no. Shuffled back into the deck to rise again to the top. As are we all.
So this guy is actually the first boss of the game, coming up as a random encounter. That's dangerous. Alright, managed to get him with that, and then I'll go after the ranged guy, take him out first thing. And as before, I'll see if I can take out the minions before I go after the big guy. Luckily, occasionally, the King of Dust does have attacks that can be countered, so that's nice at least. Yeah, see, when bosses do that attack with the red lines, they can actually break combos, so I have to be really careful. Even if I'm in the middle of wailing on them, I have to get right the hell out of dodge. If I don't want to take a big amount of damage. Among the bodies, you find a scrap of parchment with a rough description of you, plus an offer for a reward from the King of Dust. The dealer draws you one gain card. 15 gold, nice.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
I am, thank you. Just gonna get drained away by my curse, but until then.
Open the chest, see what it contains. I'm curious.
Oh, this was really dangerous last time. I don't know if I want to take it. Exploring a dungeon, you see a treasure chest at the end of the hall. I've taken enough damage, I'm going to leave it. You back slowly out of the hall. Traveling mage, right when I have a little bit of cash, too. That's nice. Mages sell only specific items that they've discovered in faraway lands. Their prices can be high, but they also pay well for anything that catches their interest. Alright, let's see what they got. Unfortunately, it's not a cleric. If I had a cleric, I could break this curse, and that would be really nice. Not the worst curse in the world, but it's still getting pretty irritating. If not, we'll see what kind of gear he's got. Alright, so no curse breaking, and I'm pretty good on food, so let's see what kind of items he's got. During combat, press 2 to throw knives in 8 cardinal directions. That's alright. Press 2 to attack faster with each successful strike. The longer you combo, the more explosive the reaction. That's really cool. But I can't afford it, unfortunately. That would be so sweet. That'd be an insta-buy. The Dragon Ring. When all dragon relics are equipped, receive plus 50% max health and full healing after every combat. Holy crap. And the Hag's Wraps. Each strike inflicts a curse, slowing and weakening your opponent. Sounds nice against bosses. So, nothing much to buy, so I'm going to see what they've got in the way of food. Not much. And I'll just take that for now. I'm actually doing pretty alright at food. So, let's press on from here. Wasn't quite what I was looking for, but it wasn't bad. I'll take it.
Bound once more, seeking the heart of it all.
Alright, next level. Let's see what he's got for us.
What brings you to play the game? Ha! I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
Well, this is a tricky arrangement here. Let's start over to my right, I guess, and go counterclockwise. Oh, geez, another Minotaur. Hunting the Huntsman.
Again, a token is at stake.
It turns out that it's not too hard to track down a mad huntsman who's on a crusade across the countryside in search of a mythical beast. He has been spotted interrogating tavern goers, accosting travelers in the woods, and closely scrutinizing various animal droppings. You hear that he recently left the small town of Thatchcross and was seen heading into the forest nearby. You follow a set of tracks that lead into a leafy glade. Colorful autumnal debris blanket the ground. You stop dead when you hear a suspiciously loud snapping sound beneath your feet. Two failures and a huge failure? Oh, goddamn.
A choice. Select your desire.
Alright, fingers crossed, folks. Ah, failure. Damn it. The ground disappears beneath your feet. You have a split second to leap towards firm ground. You launch yourself through the air, reaching for the edge of this seemingly man-made pit. 2 successes and 2 failures. Even money. Ah, failure! Your hands scrabble at the edge of the pit, but you can't grab a handhold. You fall only a short way, but land awkwardly on the pit floor. Draw 1 pain card. Lose 10 health!
Oh dear.
That hurts. As you rise to your feet inside the pit, you hear a voice from above. How disappointing. Not only are you not the white minotaur I've been searching for, you're not any kind of minotaur. So careless for you to fall into my trap. I'd love to hang around, yet it appears that your spelunking has attracted some of the locals. The voice fades into the distance and is replaced by the not-so-stealthy sounds of large creatures approaching through the trees. Oh, no token for me. Well, let's try down here next.
It seems you have made an enemy of the rat men. They do not normally attack unless provoked.
Yeah, I definitely did kill their king before. I don't think they enjoy that. Alright, yeah, sure, I'll take the names of the artists. That sounds good as well. You stumble upon a Ratman hunting party. Prepare to defend yourself. It either draws you 1 monster card. 6 of Plague. Rats, man. Why has it gotta be rats? It's a cool looking arena, though. Oh, I don't think I got any of them frozen there. That's bad. Bounce those arrows. Nice. Alright, so I'm doing all right bouncing those arrows. Wow. All those ricochets. Oh, wow, I'm taking a lot of damage here. Oh, that's because I was on that, Does that surface do damage over time to me? That's not good if that's true. Let's take him out. Man, I took a crap load of damage there. That is not good. Ooh, that did not do good. 1 food gain card. Not nearly enough to make up for all that damage. It's a bad start. Alright, let's take this out. Rocco Negri. Let's take a look at his stuff. Oh, nice little ocean scene. That is really cool. I like the sense of perspective in there. Evelyn Ness. Oh, cool. Really interesting. Katsuyuki Nishijima. Oh, very traditional Japanese in a lot of ways, but I like the colors as well. Alright, let's continue around the circle then. Ah, jeez.
These trails wind, and our goals wind with them. My voice and these words draw us closer to the inevitable conclusion.
So it would seem. Suddenly a large tree falls across your path, blocking the way ahead. It either draws 1 monster card and draw 1 monster card. Damn!
6 bandits to keep you on your toes.
The Wave Guy. Alright, the name sounds familiar. Right, yeah, of course, that's a classic piece. I've definitely seen that one before. That is really cool. How go the card games on wooden tables go? Not great. I took a lot of damage in the last one, and now we've got a big, tough encounter. But if I can beat this, I should get some nice rewards. So let's see what we can do. Hey, Brad, that is really cool, though. I really appreciate all those links there. I know just about nothing about woodcutting, so seeing all those links, and that's definitely something I want to look into a little more later, just out of curiosity, if nothing else. So thank you very much for that. Yeah, lots of baddies. Alright, got a lot of them frozen there. Ooh. Alright, got that bounce. Alright, gotta make sure I get those reflects wherever I can. Otherwise I could get into a lot of trouble here. Nice. Alright, come on. Bounce. Crap, there's so many! How is there so many? There we go! I think I only took one hit there too. Awesome! Gonna get a tattoo of the Great Wave. That's pretty cool, Ichigo. I'm always interested in hearing people, what people are looking for tattoos. That's a really interesting subject to talk to people about. Made from woodblock carving like a stamp. That is just a really interesting way to do art. Especially, it almost seems like it's made for replication, which is really interesting, if you think about it. You search the bodies for loot, dealer draws you 2 gain cards. Draw 2 from the armory and keep 1. Alright, medium armor, a scorching zeal. What is that? Damage 32.
Fire, in its multitudinous forms, we still hold it in esteem and wonder.
Alright, so that is pretty interesting. But armor is also very tempting. I think I do need some armor considering all the damage I've taken. Yeah, I'll pick it up. Instead of my light armor. Yes, please.
Are you sure that's the right approach?
No, but I'll take it. Yeah, sure. No, I'm very interested in that, Ichigo. Go right ahead. No, hey, Brett. As a matter of fact, my hand of cards can only have 1 weapon ever. So whenever I get a second weapon, I have to decide whether I want to keep the old one or ditch it and take the new one. Which makes those choices like I just made pretty painful. But, in that case, I think I was good going for the armor, and I do like my ice sword right now. It's pretty nice. What that's saying there is, basically, if you run into any lava golems, if you know you're in a dungeon where they might spawn, you gotta be careful taking that weapon. You remember where the voice is from? What are you thinking here, Ichigo?
A horse is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time.
Such a jerk.
You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom.
It's your bride. From a Sherlock-inspired character that's stuck in the book for a horrible play of Fable 3. Oh! I wonder if it's the same voice actor. It's not impossible.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different. My powers are genuine.
So it's the same actor? I'll have to check IMDb, but that's not important possible. Yeah, I did see it. Hey, Brad, that does look an awful lot like the horses are in the cart. I've noticed it every time I've got Hitch a Ride now. What are they doing? Am I pulling the cart? Is that what's happening? Oh, hey, it's the escape.
Work your way through the woods and see what lies beyond.
Hell, let's get out of here. Take the forest path. This place is dangerous. Go straight to the next level of the dungeon.
Heart, all games are about power, are they not? The acquiring of power, the retaining of power, and most importantly, the use of power.
Badass dude. Store, interesting. See what we can get here. I could use a little bit of food, but I'm not sure what tinkers sell. We'll see what they've got for their selection. Horses being pulled by cart. What? A mercenary contract. That's nice but expensive. Explorer's helmet. I really like that one. And healing cap. Any healing that the player receives is doubled. Oh man, those are all nice ones, but I can't afford a damn thing. So we will just... do I have anything to sell? I don't think I do. I've got my old axe, so I'll sell that. And the rest are all things I have equipped. So, go ahead and pick up some food with what we got now. Oh wait, no, hang on. I think there was something I can pick up now in the buy category. Wasn't there? I could get the Explorer's helmet. Oh, there was a fourth card too. The Huge Hammer. As you string together consecutive attacks, you do greatly increased damage. Press 1 to unleash a force explosion. And it's got Holy Attribute. That's not bad, but again, I can't afford it. Do I want to go for the Explorer's helmet? Because if I do, I'm not getting any food right now. I think I'm going to risk it. Because I think I've got enough food to get by for a little while. Oh man, this is so risky. I'm going to do it.
Interesting choice.
It really is. And I can't afford food now, I suspect. Nope. But next shop, we will stock the hell up on food. Helmet or food? David DeKaiser was the voice of the character you're thinking of for Ransom Locke. I don't think I've heard of the actor, but this voice is very distinct. Oh, jeez.
Are your senses acute enough to detect what lies here?
Well, let's see. Light draws you to a nearby hilltop where you see a warlock disappear in a cloud of sulfur, leaving behind his summoned minions. 2 monster cards.
Our old friend, the Jack of Plague,
Son of a
returns
bitch!
to fight another day.
We just killed this guy as a boss. Now we gotta fight him in a regular encounter. Alright, we can do this. He's only got the 2 of skulls backing him up, so that's not terrible. Not the same person? Does he sound... if he sounds similar, though, that's pretty cool of you to catch it. I always like looking into voice actors and things like that. I always think it's cool when you end up recognizing a voice actor and go, hey, I've heard this guy before. It's a cool feeling. Oh. Ooh, dang it. Oh, dang it. This battle is not going well. Alright, got those guys down. That's nice. Ooh, she's on a rampage. Ooh. Dodge out of the way of those freaking unblockable attacks. Oh no! Gotta get her combo out of her system. I think I'm poisoned too. No! There we go. Anthony Scordy. That's a cool name. I really do like the sound of the actor in this game, though. Alright, 2 gain cards. Draw 1 equipment. Armor of Cold.
Caution, adventurer. This armor pulls energy from the world around you.
So it's light armor, but it slows nearby enemies. You know, that's actually pretty interesting. I'm going to try this out and see how it works. Worst case scenario, eat the helmet. I just saw that. Hey, bread. Helmet. Well, I did get some food from that encounter. So I think I should be able to skate by a little bit longer. Ambush.
The bandits are sorely loyal to their king. They will not let you reach him easily.
Yeah, so I'm seeing more fights. Really need some healing here. Slight rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in grave danger. Sex a plague. Man, they are not screwing around with these encounters. Oh, and they start right up in my face, too. So you see I'm starting pretty much every battle with a cold blast. It usually freezes a bunch of them and gives me a little extra time to maneuver at the start of the fight, which is very nice. Alright, doing good so far. Ooh, almost had a continuous combo through that entire fight. That was pretty good. Don't think I took a hit there either. Oh man. Lost all my gold to that damn curse though. While searching the area for anything worth salvaging, you realize that one of your opponents is only pretending to be dead. Kill him. Ah jeez, 3 successes and a failure. Easy. A quick weapon blow to the head fixes that. You finish searching the area. 3 gain cards. Nice. Draw an equipment. Ooh, it's something new. Berserker armor.
Armor that gives you the proportional strength and power of a barbarian, which you are on closer examination.
He's so salty. Light defense. During combat, every hit you sustain increases your speed and weapon strength. I'm not a fan of that one because it's light defense again and it kind of doesn't do anything unless you're taking hits, so no, let's not go for that one. 10 food, we are set. I made the right choice getting the helmet. And 20 gold, wow, nice draws. Horses.
Better than trudging along a muddy road, certainly.
Why are the horses in the cart? They actually look a little bit like dogs, like old school Disney dogs. You know, with the big scruff. That's so weird. That's what I'm seeing there anyway. Alright, next level. Oh
Do you
yeah.
understand what it is we do now? Or did I rush you through the rules, pushing you into the play before you were prepared?
Yeah, like Goofy. Exactly. So I've got this helmet that reveals the exit of every dungeon, but here it's a linear dungeon, so it really doesn't matter. But I appreciate it anyway. Local peasant
Feast,
again?
famine, and everything in between.
Alright, let's see if we can give her... I think we can afford to give her 5 food. Alright, let's take an equipment card. Fleet cuffs, yes. Faster movement speed, I'll take that.
1 piece of each type of equipment, and you're ready to take on the world.
Yeah, so you can equip 1 thing in each slot. So I can have 1 weapon, 1 shield, 1 pair of gauntlets, I think 1 or 2 rings, and 1 piece of armor. So I didn't have a gauntlet, so I was able to just grab that right away. Girlfriend got the guns! Oh, hey, and she reveals the rest of the dungeon, too. Very nice. Of course, it's linear, so again, it doesn't help too much. Alright, here we go. More rat men.
Of course, killing their leader is a fine way to provoke them.
True. Alright, luckily we are getting our health back slowly just by traveling. Your health automatically regenerates every time you take a step, but you also lose food. So as long as we can keep up on food, we keep running around, I think we'll be okay. Alright, fleet cuffs, explorer's helmet, shield, frost hand. And you notice it puts the treasure on there too, because some enemies can actually steal your money, which is terrifying. No, you don't. No, you don't. I still haven't been able to get through a whole combat with 1 big combo yet. That'd be very cool. I don't think it gives you any explicit rewards, but it'd be nice. I took a hit in there? Dang it. I thought I got through with no hits. You sigh as you search the bodies, finding nothing. If only there were another way to stop this plague of ratmen. Pray someone to take care of it, perhaps. Dang rats. And we got an ambush.
You may have to contend with every bandit in the kingdom before you reach the king.
Yeah, I'm starting to get that picture. Draw one monster card.
The Jack of Skulls returns to the fray.
Son of a bitch.
Did you expect any less?
So he's the face cards in here are all bosses. So this is another boss that I defeated before. Second or third boss, I believe. Last time I had a really nice weapon to use against him, but this time, not quite so much. I think zombies may actually be strong against cold, so that's bad. We'll see what we can do here. Luckily, as an early boss, I can actually block some of his attacks. I forgot he can also res guys, so gotta take him out pretty quickly before he just starts rezzing all of his guys again. You notice that red mark above my head there too. The problem is some of his allies there have guns, and guns can't be blocked. There we go. Right when he was trying to res. Screw you, dude. Just taking down bosses. And let's sneak up and kill that guy too. This seems like a pretty easy encounter overall. Yep, easy. Now you notice when I seem pretty confident when I clicked on that card right there. The cards aren't actually randomized truly once they're face down. They actually are shuffled. So if you get lucky, you can actually visually track the card that you want to click on. So in that case, I knew the top card as they went into the shuffle was a success card. So all I had to do is track that top card. Boom, success, easy. So that is a nice system too. See you, Skellimans. 3 gain cards, beautiful. Drawn equipment, Helm of Reflection.
I'm sure your opponents will try their luck. Let's see how that pans out.
Upon reflecting a projectile, this helm creates a small force explosion. Oh, that is a tough choice. I like that this shows me the stairs, but this is handy in combat. I seem to be getting in lots of fights. Let's go ahead and try this one out.
As pleases you.
3 food, always good. 15 health, beautiful.
More health to work with. Much good mate, do you?
And another new one, DLC I think, An Indecent Arrival.
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
Yeah, apparently. You're minding your own business in a local tavern when suddenly 3 masked men burst through the doors, grab a young man from the bar, and manhandle him outside. One patron bursts in out of protest, but is quickly silenced by the solemn stares of all around him. Leave them be, Garrett. If this is his time, then it must be done. Yeah, let's follow these assholes outside. You follow the masked men outside. Immediately, you are confronted by a large crowd, all wearing masks. Their leader speaks to you. Whoa there, stranger. I really would prefer that no outsider witness what we're about here. I know this may look like a god-forsaken thing we do, but you have no idea of our troubles, so I'll ask you not to involve yourself. I will not ask twice. We have no time for objections. The crowd turns and drags away the young man, their torches burning a mournful light into the distance. Once the light has faded from sight, you follow their path into the forest. Here you catch up with them, and to your surprise, they are gathered around a yawning portal that whirls with malicious intent. Despite their disguises, it is obvious that none of the hooded figures relish the sight before them, and many are obviously distraught. The captive is carried to the portal atop the shoulders of 6 people, as though they were his coffin bearers and he already dead. The young man's struggles are subverted by the bonds of rope. I'm going to interrupt the ceremony. Don't kill the guy! You burst forth from your hiding place and plead with the assembled crowd not to go through with whatever bizarre ritual they're engaged in, but you gain no support. Their leader eventually speaks with the crowd. If this man is so adamant that one of our own should not be sent into the underworld, then perhaps he should go himself. You're immediately seized by the crowd and pushed through the portal. Try as you might, they're too strong for you, and you cannot escape. You stumble and fall into the portal. You fall to the ground with only a gentle jolt. You find yourself in a forest that bears a most striking resemblance to where you just were, but with two very significant differences. The crowd of masked onlookers is gone, and the sky burns with bright red flames. Out of the sulfur and flames emerge foul hell beasts. 4 of hell? What the? I've never drawn a hell card before. I assume that red stripe means it's a DLC monster. Hopefully my ice sword will do good against hell beasts. I don't know what I'm going to do otherwise. New monsters. Ruh-roh, exactly. Did I get to be actual, like, hellhounds? Oh, it's gonna be hellhounds. Well, they freeze okay. Oh no, they're like burning kobolds is what they look like, or burning rats. Yeah, I think they're just reskinned versions of the rats. That's interesting. They seem to be able to combo break me though. That's interesting. Usually normal enemies can't do that. And they're fast as hell too. Tons of health as well. Look at these guys not going down. There we go. Tough for regular enemies, but not too tough. Hell beasts! After you destroy the last hell beast, the portal stirs back into life. You are lifted off your feet and sucked into the vortex before being deposited back into the leafy forest, where you were ejected from earlier. The card's token is now yours.
The token is yours. Let us see what you do with your newfound abilities.
Psh, ease peas. And we're out.
Roaming ever forward, hunting for the truth.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Think about the way we play this game. You continue to die, yet we reset the board each time. One has to wonder how it is possible to truly lose.
That's ominous. Ah, damn it.
Though I admire his ilk, I live by very different rules.
Devil's choice. A cloaked devil appears in your path. I'm here to test your might, so-called hero. Choose your foe. Shit, I'll take the 2 of dust. No problem. You're no mighty hero. I will let you live with your choice. Okay. As long as you let me choose the weak card, I'll take it. I do not cur. No cur had. Guy didn't even have a token. The greed. So much greed. Greed is life. Have some ice. Ice to meet you. There we go. Finish it off with one big combo. Beautiful. There's some ease peas for you right there. Excellent, the devil cries. You have passed my cunning test. Have some treasure. Perhaps next time our paths cross, I will kill you myself. 3 gain cards. Nice to meet you. I know, I've got the worst puns.
Grateful for that.
Terrible puns on tap. That's Shady's games for you right there. Draw 3 armory cards, keep 1. What's the Chains of Rage? During combat, strike sustained.
Excellent way to turn an injury into an asset.
Strikes sustained from bows and wands have a chance to restore your cooldowns. Not bad, but I don't think that's what I want right now. I don't have an accessory, so let's go ahead and pick up the Damocles. It'll give me some throwing knives.
Approach to dealing with crowds.
There we go. 50 health, nice. Pun Senpai, thank you. Good fortune, 25 gold, wow. So I could use a little bit more food, but otherwise I am in really good shape right now. Ah, oh, damn it. Of course, now I come across a helpful priest. I I can't give him half of my food. I don't have enough to give him. I'm so sorry. A blessing would be so great, but I can't. Decline. No? Well, I'm sure you won't need the help of the gods where you're going. Farewell. Dang it. That would have been nice. Oh, and of course there's a shop right here. Dang it. I should have risked it. I should have risked it. I was too cautious. As usual. Well, I do have a shitload of money going into the shop, though, and although I need to buy food, I'll see if they have any good gear. Honestly, my gear is pretty good right now, though. Alright, do I have anything to sell, first of all? I unequipped the Explorer's helmet. I'm using the Reflection helmet now, so I might as well sell that. Yeah, sell. I don't care for the Berserker armor, so I'll sell that. Already ditched medium armor a while back, so I'll sell that. We're pushing 100 gold here. That's pretty intense. Yeah, still only got a standard shield, though, so I could probably do better there. Press the wrong button there, smile. Alright, Desperate Measures. Inflicts more damage the lower the health of the wielder is. Nice. Mercenary Contract. Fortune's Breath. I might pick this up because I don't have a... I've already got a standard shield. The Great Helm of Reinforcement. I was looking for the pins. No worries there, smile. Missed the stream heaps because you're updating Fiki to win 10. Oh, that's a noble cause right there. I hope it's going smoothly for you at least. This unique item upgrades the class of your armor from light to medium or from medium to heavy. Holy crap, that is really cool, but I really like my helmet right now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the Fortitude's Breath and change that out for my standard-ass shield. Goodbye, and yes, we will equip that. Then we'll head back, and I can immediately sell my old shield for $2. And then let's stock up on some food, why don't we? 10 food for 30, yes please. Alright, that should be good for now, and I'll save some money as well. It's going. Time to install everything. Oh boy! I just love reinstalling OSs. I'm really liking the look of the game, Ichigo. Good, good, I'm really glad. This is only the second time I've ever played this game myself. I only played a little bit for stream test before, so honestly, I am having a blast right here. Alright, take care of yourself, Smile. Good luck again with all the reinstalling. Ambush!
Again, the surprise attack. The novelty must wear thin on subsequent travels.
Yeah, you don't say. Let's see what we got. 2 of skulls? I'll take it, 2 of skulls. Bring it on. Couple of skeletons. Not even concerned. Got some really good gear. I think I'm actually in really good shape for whenever we get to the boss as well. No damage! Beautiful, beautiful. Especially when you're fighting those easy fights, you don't want to take any damage. You gotta... It's easy to just jump in and just want to button mash, but you gotta be cautious. Alright, let's get the sneak kill on the last of those bastards. Ease bees. 3 gain cards, that is so spectacular. Like, Ambush is legitimately a pretty good card here. Draw 1 equipment from the armory. Fool's Gold on every...
A quick flash of gold, and the bandits will forget themselves.
On every weapon ability usage, all bandits are stunned for 3 seconds. Every bandit killed nets the player 2 gold. Hot damn! Almost bread time there, hey bread? It is about that hour, so I will completely understand. Oh shit, you got that flight though, too. Well, you should be coming up on your flight pretty soon, so you can take a nice little nap on there if you need to be. Could be worse. Oh, holy crap, it's a helmet? It's a helmet! Well, it only works on bandits, so that's actually not that great, so I'm not going to take it. 3 food, not bad. And 15 gold. Wow, I'm kind of rolling gold today.
Head downwards, if you dare.
I forgot to ask, Brett, are you flying for business or for pleasure? Hopefully going somewhere nice at the very least. Alright, down we go.
On this floor, the King of Dust waits for you. He is prepared. Are you?
Alright, here we are. Oh yeah, you mentioned that the other day. You're heading to your cousin's wedding. That could be a lot worse. Hopefully you have a little time to rest once you get there before you actually have to do the wedding. Or if you go to the wedding immediately, that could be pretty brutal. But so, we have reached the final level of the dungeon. So right here, on the far right, is the King of Dust. So all we gotta do is make it to him in good shape. Ooh, White Council 2, another DLC one.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
One day as you travel through the forest, you come across a band of thugs standing on the roadside. As you draw near, they move to block your path. 2 monster cards. Oh my god!
The king falls without a challenge.
Holy shit! Holy shit, 2 6s of dust. I don't think I've ever faced that many enemies at once. God damn, here's the thing. Here's the thing. On one hand, I don't think the gold is that big of a sacrifice right now. On the other hand, I kind of want that token. And I am in perfect shape right now. I've got full health, and I've got an item in every slot. You know what? I'm gonna fucking fight him. I'm gonna do this. I refuse! The White Council doesn't like armed mercenaries wandering through their lands, the man says, as his goons close in around you. Bring your goons. I'll take them on. King of Dust? Grandpa? If your grandpa is too dusty, please do be careful. Oh man, that is a lot. Look at that! Alright. Use my abilities right off the bat. Oop. Oh, I got my fingers off the keys again. Throw some daggers. Bounce. Get those reflects. So many. Oh, that helmet I got that makes explosions whenever I reflect arrows. That's amazing. Perfect item. There you go. Ah, oh, missed the reflect. I only took 6 damage in that fight. Fight for Gondor! For Gondor! Dirty dozen of dudes. That was not a pretty fight. I made a lot of mistakes there, but still, that worked out pretty good. And that helmet is amazing. Those explosions every time I reflected an arrow. I love it. I like this helmet a lot. As you approach one of the fallen men, he says with some effort, "You'll regret this. There will be consequences." He cuts off as his voice fails him. You notice a robed figure standing in the shadows of the forest. He waves his hand and a magical portal appears. Stepping through it, he is quickly gone. You look around to find no trace of the fight remains. So I don't get any rewards, but I get the token. I'll take it. Alright, next card.
Every game must include an element of surprise, wouldn't you say? Sometimes it is the human on the other side of the table. Sometimes the draw of a card or the roll of a dice. Without it, the game is nothing but a computing machine.
Ironically, he says, as a computing machine. Starting to get a little tired of these ambushes. I'll kick its ass, though. 1 monster card. 3 of dust. I just did a frickin' 12. I can do a 3. And I'm back at full health again, so yeah, I can handle this. No probs. How do you like the different arenas that they do every time, too? I think that adds a little bit of visual flair that really helps keep the battles feeling different. Freeze, villains! Nice. No damage! So pretty. I'm feeling really good about this dungeon level. I'm probably jinxing myself just by saying that, but right now my build is really holding strong. While searching the... oh yeah, sneak up and kill again. Feeling good about this one. Ooh, I didn't notice it. Ah, still got it. 3 gain. Yeah, seriously, this ambush is a card I would put in my deck just because 3 gain cards is such a spectacular reward. Healing cap and
increasing the effect of one sort of magic with another. All you need is a channel for power, and it's simple enough.
That's a nice cap, but this explodey helmet that I have right now is just too good to turn down. No, thank you.
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
Yes, it is. You got a problem? So sassy. And 15 gold. Building my reserves back up after that curse keeps draining it away. Oh, and get something to spend it with immediately. Alright, let's approach the shop. I don't know that there's that much I actually need to buy. But I've got enough money to buy just about anything. I think there's usually... I've seen some cost 50 and cost 55 items. Those I wouldn't be able to afford. Although I probably do have some stuff to sell. Yeah, I can sell the healing cap. That sells for a decent amount. And the fool's gold. I think everything else I have equipped right now. So that brings me up to a nice healthy 64. Mercenary contract. Consuming shame. All weapon attacks are enhanced with a powerful poison that taints the victim's mind and body. That's not bad. And the Ring of Survival. After every 3rd combat, the player receives plus 20 health. Ooh. That's not bad at all. I don't think anything is really worth buying, though. Yeah, I kind of like the build I have right now with my daggers and everything, so... let's just pick up a little food while we're in the area. It doesn't even have all that much. Alright, and we should be on our way. Let's keep a big stock of gold in case I come across any really sweet shops later on. But we are almost near the end of this dungeon. New one?
At its heart, these traveling shows are but mockeries of the true mysteries. I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
You never do. One day, just as dusk gathers, you reach a large county town hosting a traveling circus. Strange sights and stranger smells confront you, and you begin to wander between tents and stalls that were once brightly colored, but now are faded and stained with dust. Peasants and nobles alike wander the streets and alleys, past wonders and amazements, seemingly almost dazed. There is something about the place that dulls your senses, and for a while, you forget your quest, forgetting even the path that brought you to this place. Uh-oh, there's only one option to click here. Oh, jeez. That's the full spread there.
Choose from these options.
This one? Huge success! Booyah! Cheers and gasps draw you to a large tent. Inside, you discover a number of spectacles being performed by costume artists. Oh geez, another one? This one. Oh no! To one side, a pair of women dressed as devils periodically breathe fire into the air. One of them sneezes as you pass by, catching you in a burst of fire. It either draws you 1 health pain card. Ah, 15 health.
Ouch.
Not much to say there. Sometime later, you find yourself standing at the edge of a forest, the sounds of the crowd behind you. Day is just dawning, but which day? Looking back, you see the ruined buildings of a country town, long ago abandoned. Ah, no token for me. But we move on to the big finale.
Very few are so foolish as to deliver themselves to the king.
Game Master is an interesting character, and for once giving the narrator the visual body adds character. Yeah, I think it's cool that they're delivering the story of the game in tiny increments. Because even though you guys didn't get to see the very beginning of the game, it's not actually explained who our character is, although it seems to be some sort of adventurer, or what the stakes that we're playing for is, and I really hope that gets revealed in the ending, if nothing else, because I'm really interested in this world they're putting together here. The King of Dust. The king is fierce in battle, but loyal to his troops. He can choose to heal them during combat. The other interesting thing about the Game Master character is the fact that he doesn't seem outwardly malicious. He seems like kind of a dick to me, but it seems like he's trying to run a fair game, which is very interesting. The King of Dust broke faith with king and country long ago, and has made himself rich and powerful through the judicious application of cruelty and terror outside of law for decades.
Take your time if you like. I've waited long enough.
Oh wow, that's a big old token. The king is fierce in battle but loyal to his troops. He can choose to heal them during combat. Ooh, that's dangerous. Alright, boss time! And he draws a 4 of dust to him. As long as I make good use of my abilities, I think I should be able to take this guy, although I don't know what his combat style is like. Just a healing ability I don't think is going to be enough to save him. Ooh! What on earth is that? Oop, no you don't. Oh! Calling down cannonballs? Holy crap! Calling down cannonballs. Oop, oop. Ooh, damn. Alright, yeah, he's a little more dangerous than I took him for. Looks like his cannonballs can hit his own guys, though, so that's nice, at least. And it's just me and him now. You got nothing? Got him! Nice! That was a fun, challenging combat right there. Boss defeated.
There are many who will be pleased that you have defeated the likes of my lesser king. As for me, I think you have but proven that I must defeat you entirely. A set of new trinkets for you. You will need them, and more.
You keep threatening that, but I'm doing really well. I think the other nice thing about watching this as a stream, it's the SmackDown Action Hero style, oh my god. It's kinda is, isn't it? I was gonna say the interesting thing about watching it on stream is it doesn't really spoil anything too, because there's so much randomness in the game, just like any other type of roguelike, that even watching it you can still play through and you can build your own deck and see your own dungeon, and there's so much else to see. That was not even close to a challenging battle. Yeah, I suppose I've still got 2/3 of my health, but it was more challenging than some of the bosses I've faced, so it is stepping up the difficulty a little bit. When you unlock all the bosses and stuff, they become regular cards. Oh yeah, I've seen a couple bosses repeatedly. But hey there, Durzak, welcome into the stream. How are you doing tonight? Let's see what our loot is. For gaining the Elf Maiden's Hair, you receive Goblin King's Halls 2, next part of that quest line. For defeating the bandits who looted Embertown, you receive the Ring of Justice. So just to note, if it wasn't clear, these cards I'm getting right now aren't going into my deck. They're going into my reserve, and they can then be put into my deck later on. For venturing into the Underworld, you receive Alicia in Underworld, another part of this quest line. Did a lot of DLC quests in here. For standing up to the White Council's thugs, you receive The White Council 3, next part of that quest line. And lastly, as a reward for defeating my Bandit King, you receive Feathered Ice, Life's Limb, the Jack of Scales, my next boss I assume, the Hero's Remains, Stranger in the Shadows, and the Old Graveyard. So I take it you've played this before, Durzok. Have you played it all the way through? And if so, did you enjoy it?
Come once more to the game.
Don't mind if I do.
The more you play, the more I wonder.
Wonder what? Alright, the last of the second tier bosses, the Jack of Scales. So he curses me with Mana Drain. Cooldown times for weapons and artifacts are doubled, which isn't too bad. I usually typically only get one usage out of my weapons and artifacts anyway. And Last Man Standing. In every combat, the last enemy alive can no longer be stunned or interrupted. That's a little dangerous right there. Pretty fun game, but gets pretty old fast. Yeah, I don't think I could see myself playing Endless Mode too much, but I'm definitely enjoying my first run through it. Alright, let's take on the Jack of Scales then.
The suit of scales are represented by these lizard men. Quiet, patient, lethally subtle, and coldly intelligent. Of all the creatures I have incarnated as suits, these please me the most.
Well, then I'll enjoy taking them down then. Let's go ahead and use the recommended deck again, because that seems to be working pretty well so far. If it ever gets us into trouble, we'll do something different. Alright. Good there. So, let's start the game.
You have taken one of my symbols, but now we begin to play in earnest. My scepter is at stake, and I do not intend to lose it.
So last time I beat Tier 1, I got his Goblet, which upgraded my deck. My starting cards, anyway. Now he's offering the Scepter, which I assume will be another permanent upgrade. All I have to do is beat this next boss.
Scales. I have saved the lizard men for now, but the stakes have been raised. There is no weapon I will not use against you.
Bring it on. Awesome! This is just about the perfect first card I could draw. One day in a shady forest, you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I am Meredith of the Forest Folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask of me? Ooh, blessing. Holy crap, she can give me a blessing? Yeah, turn 1 blessing. Let's take it. By whatever strength my people yet hold, you will be protected on your journey. Self-righteous.
Very nice indeed.
On any hit, the player inflicts 2 more damage for each blessing they possess. Beautiful. The elders of our kind often say we must retread paths we once took in order to gain advantage on the present. Farewell, mortal. Good deal.
Aha! The Count enters the picture.
So this is one I haven't seen before. Stranger in the Shadows.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
On a dark, moonless night, down a lonely road, you encounter a hooded stranger. Greetings, friend. I am in need of some sustenance. Would you be willing to offer some of your vigor in exchange for gold? Yes, taking out a bag of coins. I don't really want to, but I really want that token, so sure. The stranger moves with unnatural speed to grasp you firmly and bite at your throat. After a few seconds, he releases you. Thank you, he says, handing you some gold as you regain your composure. Alright, that's spooky. I am not yet sated. Would you like to earn more gold? Sure. Bites me again. Mortal, you seem unusually willing to give up your blood for material gain. Stranger goes on to tell you a tale of secret blood auctions and where they may be found. The card's token is now yours. That's all I really wanted. That's a good amount of gold to start though, too. Oops.
Whimsy and caprice. The domains of the old gods. Were they always thus? Or has age corrupted their natures? There's a token in it for you if you win.
I'll take that bet. On a deserted hilltop in a faraway land, you discover an old altar. The gods of the old religion are powerful, yet unpredictable in their favors. You wish to pray at the altar? Again, I don't, but I want that token, so sure, let's go for it. 3 successes and a huge failure. That's risky. Boom! On bended knee, you beseech the gods to aid you in your quest. A distant rumbling and a flash of lightning answers your prayer. Draw 1 blessing and get the token. Beautiful!
Many of these blessings are too good for the likes of you.
But I got it anyway. High Constitution. Whenever the player eats food, they gain twice the usual healing. Frickin' spectacular.
Here, take it.
Can't believe I'm getting all these on the first level of the dungeon. This is incredible. I just need some better gear and I'll be in good shape. The next step of your journey takes you from a cave out to the feet of an imposing forest. You have discovered the exit to the area. Alright, next level.
I appreciate your efforts. I worked hard on this game. It is a pleasure to see you play. A ship at dock is worth nothing until it sails.
Huh, alright. Let's see what we got here. Goblin King's Halls 2.
Win this and claim my token.
Don't mind if I do. While walking by a huge tree at the edge of a lake, Mr. Lionel's head appears from the leaves above. Excellent work, my lad, Mr. Lionel declares, citing the lock of elven hair and keeping to the ground. Didn't have to break too many bones to getting this, I trust. Never mind. Best I don't know, eh? He then calibrates the device, turning it over in his hands. This bit turns like this, the knob pushes in here. Not sure what this fiddly bit here does. It's working! Lionel gasps with glee as the amulet begins to glow. By waving the amulet around in the air, the goblin somehow contrives to lead you on a haphazard journey over hills and across rivers, until finally you come to a trapdoor hidden by foliage under an ancient tree. Through the doorway you see a stone chamber, and hear a variety of strange mechanical noises. There may be some traps. Kings can never be too careful when guarding their treasure, I'm sure I mentioned that earlier. Now get in there and steal 50 gold pieces for me. I'll hold your gold until you get out, and meet you on the other side. Good luck. With a firm boot to your backside, Lionel sends you tumbling through the trapdoor. Damn it, Lionel. Took all my gold. That asshole. Why are you voice acting him like someone who sits on the toilet? He's a goblin. I figure that's a pretty reasonable guess for what he'd sound like, right? Alright, so I have to get through here with 50 gold is what I'm understanding. I think I can manage this. Just gotta kind of take my time, right? Oh, damn it. Gotta be a little more cautious than that, though. Roll! Roll! Ooh. I'm taking some damage here. I've only got 18 gold, too. How big is this place? Oop. Oh, dang it! Didn't even notice that trap on the floor there. My bad. Can I break this for some gold? No. No, I cannot break the pottery with my mighty axe. Ah, Deadly Premonition Drav, we ran into some technical problems. Basically, it wouldn't load my save. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to tomorrow off stream get back to the spot I was at originally and see if we can proceed from there. But I can't guarantee it. Oh my god, I'm taking so much damage. So it was frustrating, but I don't think it's an unsolvable problem just yet. We're gonna see. Cross your fingers anyway. I'd really like to continue playing it, but if I can't get my save loaded, what am I gonna do? Mr. Lionel immediately greets you upon your escape, lifting your bag of gold before you even realize he's there. He counts out the coins you managed to retrieve. Not nearly enough. I want my revenge. Get back in there and get me my gold. Oh, he healed me. Alright, let's head back in there and see if I can get some more. Yeah, it's not really old, but the PC port actually has a whole bunch of game-breaking bugs known to it. So it wasn't entirely unexpected, so I wasn't too shocked, but I'm really hoping, I'm really hoping that I will be able to resolve it. Go play KOTOR. You mentioned it again, I push it back again, them's the rules. Alright, so I can double roll on those traps, that's handy to know. Oh, good wall crush traps. Alright, there we go. Getting close to the amount Mr. Lionel wants. It was not the best way to start the stream with technical issues, but you know, until I know I can't do it. If it turns out there's no way to get past it, I will be honestly very frustrated, because that game really does mean a lot to me. So we'll see. Alright, I got enough for Mr. Lionel. Sweet. Decided the ultimate punishment. What's that, Drav? Mr. Lionel immediately greets you upon your escape, lifting your bag of gold before you even realize he's there. He counts out the coins you managed to retrieve. Not bad at all, he says happily. I'll eat these later. For now, good work, my boy. Let's get out of here before the Goblin King discovers what's what. Here's your gold back. Sorry if it smells like old cheese now. Card's token is yours. You know, that actually wasn't a terrible card. That actually worked out pretty well. Alright, back down here. Tell you the KOTOR quiz? That's cruel. That is an ultimate punishment. I will see what I can do, Drav. No pizza puffs? That's another pretty nasty punishment right there. That may be too cruel. I think that might be violating the Geneva Convention there, Ichigo. Can't be doing that. Alright, traveling healer when I'm at full health. But I've got a little gold, so I'll see what else he's got to sell. May as well. Certainly if he's got some food, I think that'll be a priority 1, just because it's still early in the dungeon, but we're not doing spectacular. I wonder how much removing curses costs. Holy crap, 500! No, there's no way I can afford that. Alright, yeah, so he doesn't have any items to sell, so we'll just stock up on food here. That's a good way to start out the dungeon. Alright, 20 food is a good, pretty good amount to have carrying around, so we'll stay there. No pizza puffs! Won't come over and say heroes never die. Alright, what do we got here? Oh no, treasure chest. What say you, chat? Should I risk it? Should I risk it? While exploring a dungeon, you see a treasure chest at the end of a hall. On one hand, I don't have any gear. I don't think I've gotten any gear so far in this dungeon. On the other hand, the last treasure chest I came across was really dangerous, with a lot of bad pulls. So what do you guys think? Walk on by or dive in after it? I would like the items. I'm kind of leaning towards it personally. Any of you guys have a vote? I think a good punishment would be no more than 1 breakfast per day. That's too cruel too! Gotta draw a line in the sand there, Ichigo. Hey, bread votes greed. That's good enough for me. Approach the treasure chest. Greed it is. Wins the day. Oh, oh no. Oh, damn it! I should have went with my first instinct and went with the first card. You move forward carefully, but suddenly hear a click. The room begins to fill with a deadly gas. Let's escape. Escape. Booyah! You dive through the billowing clouds to reach the other side safely. You approach the treasure chest. The treasure chest looks battered, but still intact. What treasure might it hold? Attempt to pry it open. Oh, jeez. One more test. Come on! The treasure chest stubbornly refuses to give way to your attempts. You leave disappointed. Oh. So I didn't suffer for my greed, but I got nothing out of this attempt, unfortunately. Greed is good. Remember that for Dark Souls-like games. Oh, jeez. I still don't know if I'm ever gonna get the courage to try out Dark Souls. I'm so bad at video games, guys. I really am. To continue forward, you must first descend down a ladder and into the unknown. You have discovered the exit. Alright, next level, folks.
What brings you to play the game? Ha! I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
Alright, so here's another linear dungeon, so we'll just start working our way through. Ratman. 1 monster card. 4 a plague, that's not too bad. We'll see how well... I've got 2 curses and 2 blessings, so we'll see how well I stand up. This will be my first fight in this dungeon, I believe. Let us see how I fare. I feel like those blessings are going to make me do a shitload of damage. Oh, I don't have a weapon yet. I haven't gotten any equipment. Shoot, I forgot. I was thinking I still had my ice sword, but no, new dungeon, no gear. That's bad. Yeah, here I was thinking I still had my tricked out build from that last dungeon, but nothing doing. Ooh. Shit, I went for the counter, but I thought I'd be faster. Nice! That time I was faster, at least. Oh, not a spectacular fight, unfortunately. I kind of forgot I didn't have my items, so I was trying to do stuff I couldn't really do. You recover some food from the rat carcasses. 3, not bad. And next up... Oh, priest. I don't have any gold, though. I'll pass on by. Good to know it's there, though. Ugh, winding trail. Suddenly a tree falls across the path, blocking the way ahead. 2 monster cards. 3 of dust and a 2 of scales. I haven't seen any scales cards, so that's new. Weapons bristle from the trees around you. The wielder's face is obscured by the undergrowth. Give us all your gold or die. I'll take you guys out. I'm feeling good. Bring it on. I see the lizards over there. Oop, again! Again, I was trying to use my ice blast. I'm too used to doing it. Ooh! That unblockable. So the lizard men follow up a counter by using an unblockable attack. That's dangerous. So once I counterattack him, I have to immediately dodge out of the way. Doable, but dangerous nonetheless. Ooh! Got stuck in a combo there. Unfortunately, you can't typically break your own combos, so if you hit the buttons a little too fast, you'll be in danger. Yes, Drev, I did read that today. The guy had a choice between payment up front or a percentage for the Witcher game, and he just took the... He didn't think they'd sell, so he took the flat rate, and so he hasn't gotten any royalties. That is a bad decision. I mean, I expect you don't want to... You know, royalties are always such a gamble. You never know if the game's going to turn out good, if it's going to get good marketing, if it's going to have a good team behind it. You know, so hindsight's 20/20. That's the easy thing, is it's easy to say hindsight's 20/20, but definitely that gamble didn't work out well for him. Taking off? Alright, Ichigo, thank you for staying around. I really appreciate it. Always good to have you in the stream, and one more time, I want to thank you. Everyone, say thank you to Ichigo. He is our very first subscriber on GameWisp, helping us make the stream a little bit better. So, Ichigo, thank you one more time for that. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you around, buddy. Take care of yourself. Alright, equipment card. What do we got here? Yes, there's the Frost Fang. So now I can just keep mashing my ability button when I get into battle like I've been doing anyway. See, I don't have to break my bad habits. I just have to enable them harder. Uh-oh.
A crucible to heat and purify the flawed metal. You, in this case.
Flawed?
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
Alright, what do we got? The town of Stiegel sits upon the only safe crossing of the River Ernst. However, the only adventurers allowed to cross are those who pass through the crucible. Witcher 1 had probably thought, phew, I took the good money up front. Then Witcher 2, oh, I made a mistake. Then The Witcher 3, shit! Probably. That sounds like a pretty logical progression. In the Crucible, you'll fight monsters for the entertainment of the townspeople of Stiegel. What will you do? Bring on the Crucible! You are led to the first arena. Choose your opponent wisely, yells a man from the crowd. I'm betting on you! Wait, I can just take it to a dust? Yeah, I'll just take it to a dust then. Whatever. That's an easy fight right there. Ease peas. This shouldn't take long. Ooh, nice arena. Frostfang! Nope. Ooh. Oh, I got him right before he struck. That was so close. Perfect battle. I'll take it. You survived that round. Now do it again. The crowd awaits your decision. Yeah, you know what? Give me another 2 of dust. Bring it on. Kill bandits all day, every day. What do you got? Wonder how many rounds I'm expected to go through here. Holy crap, I saw those spikes out there. Gotta be careful where I step here, I guess. Look at that. That's dangerous. No, you don't. Getting those good counters. Ooh, unblockable, dang it. Walked right into that one. Still not a terrible fight. Probably could have did that with no damage if I was a little quicker on the draw. After surviving the Crucible, you're paraded through the town and allowed to continue upon your adventure. A few random peasants throw coins, saying, "You have made me rich, warrior!" 4 gold gain cards and get the token. 40 gold! 25? Oh my god. 15? Another 40! Holy crap, I'm rich! Put my Ambler skills to good use. I'd actually compare the combat in this game a bit to the Batman Arkham games, since they've got that sort of back and forth of attacking enemies, and then when you see that little burst above their head, countering. Ambler, that was such a good game, though. I love thinking about that, though. I had a lot of fun with that one. But on to the next part of the dungeon. Exit the cave.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different. My powers are genuine.
Starting to get some repeats for the dialogue. That's a little disappointing. I mean, I know it's a necessity, but I was hoping I'd be able to get a little further before I started hearing repeats. Asleep at the inn, a new one.
What sort of scoundrel would go through a sleeping man's belongings?
I was pretty naive, Drev. I'm gonna own up to that. I made a lot of assumptions about that game, and they ended up getting proved wrong. Really solid game there.
We play for a token now.
While sleeping in an inn, you jolt awake to find a bandit rifling through your belongings. You are quick to your feet, weapon already in hand. The bandit laughs, clearly drunk. "Easy there, princess. Spare an apple, would you? There's a good lad. He stands unsteadily, clutching a stolen apple and some coins. You grab his arm in protest and earn a punch to the face. Looks like Nancy here wants to fight. The bandit laughs again, spits at your feet, and turns to leave. Screw this guy. With one practiced swing, you execute him. A surprised gasp is the sound he makes. Suddenly, the room fills with the bandit's lackeys. I only had 5 lackeys. I can take those guys. Try to take my apple, will you? And then call me Nancy. My name's not Nancy. I'll teach you! Wiping out bandits. Nice. I love ricocheting arrows. That's just such a cool thing. Nice. Got those awesome counters going on. There we go. Not a bad fight. Know your name is Chanel. Exactly! Chanel's Games. That's totally the name of the stream. Hi, my name is Chanel's, and this is my stream. This is my games. Hence the name, Chanel's Games. Thieves dealt with, you accidentally wipe your brow with a hand slick with the blood that has run down your weapon. You turn hoping to find a wash basin, and find yourself once again in the presence of the ghost from the forest. Holy crap, what's he doing here? Its eyes, so familiar, so real compared to its shifting body, look at you in fear. You took their lives so easily. Are you already lost? Remember who you are, who you were. I have lingered too long in this place. It drains so. Do not forget me. You blink and the ghost is gone. Those eyes. Gone. Oh, and I don't get the token, damn it. I wasn't supposed to murder the bandits. Was I supposed to give the bandits my apple? Oh. Damn it, keep that in mind. Still waiting for the booby stream. Oh, you got Kingdoms of Amalur. That assassin lady, she was kind of packing.
Frivolity's not my forte.
Alright, another shot at the Devil's Carnival. We've got this one before, but we failed it. So let's see if we can do it now.
Again, a token is at stake.
How about you, Drev? Have you ever played this game before? You got any experience with Hand of Fate? Or if you haven't, are you liking it so far, what you're seeing? One day, just as dusk gathers, you reach a large country town hosting a traveling circus. Strange sights and stranger smells confront you as you begin to wander between tents and stalls that were once brightly colored, but now are faded and stained with dust. Peasants and nobles alike wander the streets and alleys, past wonders and amazements, seeming almost dazed. There is something about the place that dulls your senses, and, for a while, you forget your quest, forget even the path that brought you to this place. Alright. Pick well.
A choice. Select your desire.
Deep breath, deep breath. No! Sensing hidden malice about the place, you turn and try to find your way back out of town. You somehow lose your way and end up headed further into the crowds. The mysteries of the carnival await you. Alright, let's try this again. Come on. Come on. Oh! The wailing of a reed flute draws you to a man sitting before a large wicker basket. As you watch, the head of an impressively large snake rises, its forked tongue flicking at the air. Suddenly, the snake turns towards you and lashes out. You instinctively react, striking the creature in the head. The dead body thrashes around on the ground and the man leaps up. "Murderer!" the man cries. "Curse you, killer!" A crowd starts to gather as the man continues to yell, and you quickly walk away before more trouble starts. Draw a curse card. Midas Appetite, all food gate.
Let us see how you progress with that millstone around your neck. Of course, you can remove your curses at shops if you can find them. Still, I'm keen to see how you handle your disadvantages.
All food gained is turned into gold, and the player eats gold instead of food. Holy crap, that is weird. Oh, that could be really dangerous right there. Never played, didn't appeal to you that much. The phases where you talk to the guy and he gives you the cards, in my opinion, breaks up the gameplay fluency in a negative way. That's fair. You know, this type of game, any sort of a board/card game, isn't going to be for everybody. I can respect that. Alright, so all my food is now gold, which I now eat. Sometime later, you find yourself standing at the edge of a forest, the sounds of the crowds behind you. Day is just dawning, but which day? Looking back, you see the ruined buildings of a country town, long ago abandoned. Ah, no token once again. Stupid Devil's Carnival. Hunting the Huntsman
is crucial for healing. If you travel without food, your strength will not be restored between encounters. You'll also begin to starve. It seems you'll learn that soon enough, though.
Alright, so we tried this one before as well, and we botched it, so let's see if we can do any better this time.
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
I don't know, I'm really enjoying it for what it's worth. I think this is a really cool way to do a card game, and, you know, you've talked to me before, I enjoy third-person action games, and I also enjoy card games. I think the mix is, it's really interesting. It opens up some cool possibilities, and we've had some people in chat say that the game doesn't have a ton of replay value. I accept that if that's true, but right now I'm on my first playthrough, and I'm really liking it for what it is. It turns out that it's not too hard to track down a mad huntsman who's on a crusade across the countryside in search of a mythical beast. He has been spotted interrogating tavern goers, accosting travelers in the woods, and closely scrutinizing various animal droppings. You hear that he recently left the town of Thatchcross and was seen heading for the forest nearby. You follow a set of tracks that lead into a leafy glade. Colorful autumnal debris blanket the ground. You stop dead when you hear a suspiciously loud snapping sound beneath your feet. Oh, that is a lot of failures. Cross your fingers. Yes! You catch the edge of the pit with a firm grasp and manage to haul yourself up onto solid ground. In front of you stands a grizzled veteran hunter, adorned with many trophies from his kills. He moves with calm assurance, but his gaze pierces you like a dagger. I am impressed that you escaped my trap. In fairness, it was not designed for one such as you, but someone more substantial. Having spent so many years in the role of hunter, it is unusual to find myself as prey. Let us share a drink at the tavern, where we can converse as men, instead of tracking each other's footprints like beasts. I got the token! Booyah!
Another token brings you closer to your goals.
And that one's a DLC quest, so getting the token will unlock the next part of the quest. That's exciting. Oops.
Crypt rubbing. I'm not sure the dead fighting back makes this any more dignified.
Sorry. You see an ancient ornate coffin in the main burial chamber. It may hold spectacular wealth, but will surely be guarded. Damn! Oh, 2 6 of plagues. So that's 12 zombies. Oh, you know, I have almost no gear at this point. I think the only piece of gear I have this dungeon is the sword, so I really, really desperately need some gear, so I'm gonna have to fight it. I'm gonna have to fight it. Oh no, 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 no. This one? Oh no. You are spotted as you approach, and the creatures ready themselves for combat. So I fail, but at least it looks like it's just, I don't get the element of surprise. Oh, right, rats. I thought I was, what is skeletons? I'm drawing a blank now. Skulls? But yeah, you are correct, Durzak. Rats are, plague. Oh, that is a lot of goddamn rats. Oops. Oh, and there's traps in the walls, of course. We can do this. Just gotta make sure to keep up on those counters. And stay away from those traps in the walls. Because it looks like the rats can get hit by the traps as well. So if I keep letting them get hit, I think we'll be alright. There we go. Doing good on counters. Oh, damn! Walked right into that one. So many Oh, so many arrows. Wow, I'm taking a lot of damage on this one. This is not great. Alright, let's take out the range guys now. About that time. Oh my god! I'm almost dead here. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, greed. That was probably not worth it. Let's hope I get something spectacular from here. I need it real bad. +5 max health? It's not bad. I guess that's better than some. +5 food, which is turned into gold. Another +5 food, which is turned into gold because of my Midas appetite card. And we're done with this level.
Expedition. Press on.
Yeah, let's see what the next level holds.
At their heart, all games are about power, are they not? The acquiring of power, the retaining of power, and most importantly, the use of power.
Alright, so last dungeon I was having some pretty spectacular luck with the drops, but this dungeon I'm having the exact opposite. Culling the Ratmen.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
All the lands in the kingdom are being overrun with Ratmen. Merchants in my lands are attacked on the road, as are any travelers such as yourself. My guards are needed here with me, but if I had just 50 gold, I would hire a mercenary army to find their nests and call their numbers. You know, I wouldn't mind kicking some Ratman ass. Let's go for it! A wise decision. I shall begin a campaign against the filthy rats immediately. Ratman! They don't deserve a theme song. Also, you may take this blade. With my mercenary army, I won't need to rely on it to protect me. Charge token is now yours, and I get the Rat Cleaver.
Rats have so few friends amongst mankind, yet the two have lived in close proximity throughout the ages and are more similar than either would care to admit.
Hits against Ratman inflict double damage. Press 1 to cause an explosive force. Oh, I think I'm going to keep my Frostfang for this one because it's a little more generic, and this isn't a Ratman dungeon explicitly, so I won't just be facing Ratmen. So let's stick with that anyway. I don't think I got that far. I only played a little bit of Borderlands 2 before, I was trying to play it in co-op, and my co-op partner didn't have time for it for a while, and I sort of wandered away from it, but Borderlands 2 is a game I'd like to get back to one day. Oh, and of course, as soon as I say that, I run into Ratman. Damn it! Hindsight. Hindsight.
I bet you're thrilled to see Jack again.
Son of a bitch. And of course, it's Jack of Plague. Well, he's not the worst of bosses, I suppose. Let's take him out. We do this well. Might be able to... Ooh, I was gonna say I might be able to retain enough health to make this worth my while, but at this point I don't think so. I've already taken more damage than I'd like to. Oh, dang! That triple combo, I forgot about that. Oh, dang it! Yeah, I'm taking a ton of damage here. There we go, take out the ranged guy right off the bat. Screw you, dude. Freeze! Nope, didn't work. I must have missed, I think. Ooh. I'm in bad shape. Get out of there. Ooh, I thought that was only a 3-hit combo. We went for the 4th one there, too. Ah, missed the... Forgot the 4th one again. Oh my god, only 5 health left. I do use freeze. It slows down the guys, and I like using that freeze blast right at the start of my battles. You find nothing of value. Damn it! What a terrible card. Now I've only got 5 health. Hopefully I don't get any combat in the immediate future. Oh no. You come across an injured adventurer whose battered and bloodied armor tells you he's seen combat recently. Ask him his... Sure, I'm gonna ignore him. Screw you, I got places to be. You turn to leave the adventurer to his fate. You would turn your back on an adventurer in need? I curse you! He spits at you as you slump down against a tree. Damn it! Oh, damn it! Money bags. In combat, the players...
I appreciate your ingenuity. I look forward to seeing how you approach this particular challenge.
In combat, the player's movement speed is reduced by how much gold they possess. You combine this with Midas appetite, and I am deeply screwed right here. I just wanted to get some health back.
Now, starvation begins.
Alright. See if the traveling mage can heal me any. That would be really nice. Unfortunately, I can't afford to spend too much gold, of course, because I need gold to eat. Thank you, Midas appetite. And no... No, he does not have anything to, doesn't have any way to heal me. I suppose that's only the cleric. Damn it! Alright, I don't know, we have any spectacular items for too cheap? Hag's wraps? That's not too bad. Hearn's antlers. Lizard men take double damage from the player's attacks. Holy crap, this is the lizard man boss. I might grab that. Alchemical silver. Press 2 to attack faster with each successful strike. The longer you combo, the more explosive the reaction. Oh, that's a good one too. And dragon ring. While all dragon relics are equipped. Alright, so there's that one. I don't want to spend too much again because my gold is my food right now. I think... Oh god, alchemical silver will work against everybody, but I think I'm going to stick with Hearn's antlers and just keep as much gold as I can in case I hit another event that sucks out my gold. That'd be really dangerous. I don't want to starve here, I really don't.
Let the lizard men beware.
Booyah! And yeah, I don't want to risk buying alchemical silver. I really need that gold. Alright. No more combat. Need a little bit more health first. Combat. Group of bandits suddenly attacks. The King of Dust isn't happy about you killing his men. 3 of Dust. Alright, I can probably handle that. Hopefully. Let's not get cocky. Let's take this carefully. And again, this could turn out to be an overall bonus. Oh, nice helmet, too. I like the look. Freeze Blast! Boom. Nice! No damage. Just what I needed right there. Perfect. Perfect! Among the bodies, you find a scrap of parchment with a rough description of you, plus an offer of reward from the King of Dust. 15 health, yes! I don't think I could have asked for a better drop from there. And then the exit, so I get a little bit more health. Alright, down to the next level of the dungeon.
The lizard men are nothing if not patient. He waits for you.
God damn, this is a big level. Hopefully he's at the back line, because I'm going to charge straight there. I can't afford any more bullshit. Traveling jeweler, but I can't afford anything. I need my gold. I don't have anything to sell either. Alright, hey Bread, thanks for stopping by again. You take care of yourself. Have fun at your cousin's wedding there, and I will see you next time I see you. Enjoy, have a good flight, get a good nap, hopefully. I hope you get time to do so. Always good having you in the stream, hey Bread. So yeah, I'm gonna pass the shop. I just can't afford to spend the money. Oh no! Battle at Brooktop. 2 monster cards. 2 of skulls, 2 of scales. It could be worse. Let's fight him. I need a little bit more practice fighting lizardmen anyway. Alright, cross your fingers. Freeze blast! Gotta watch out for that retaliatory strike. I think that's the lizardmen's most dangerous attribute, is the fact that they can retaliate with those unblockables. Alright, let's get them down. Nice. Got nothing! I didn't take a hit in that one either. Beautiful. Oh, man. We might actually pull this one off. I don't want to get too excited, but I think
you're grateful for that.
It's possible at this point. Gonna be tough, but I think we could do it. Once per combat, press 2 to activate an aura that makes every successful strike drop gold. Perfect! We really needed this badly. And a little bit more food, which turns into gold. Alright, Mercenary's contract is definitely gonna help. Oh my god, we might actually get through here. Maybe. Ratman! Alright, Flora Plague, manageable. Hopefully this isn't one of the dungeons with traps. I don't think this one is. Alright, so let's... Mercenary contract. Reflect that arrow and start countering these bastards. No, you don't. No, you don't. Ooh. Guy interrupted me, so I couldn't counter him. Oh, I got hit by alchemical fire. No, that's something I didn't need. I didn't realize that was what they threw. Son of a bitch! Oh, that was way more damage than I wanted to take there. Quite the buff Witcher now after you had a big crafting session yesterday. Nice! What kind of stuff you got on you, Drev? Find nothing of value on the bodies. Goddamn ratmen. Alright, what do we got here?
From now on, you'll be taking damage. Unless you can find more food, of course. Now, a fight for the ages. I expect greatness.
Alright, the boss himself, the Jack of Scales. This lizardman's potency allows him to nullify the magical abilities of the player's weapons and artifacts. Damn it! So much for the extra damage against lizards. The latent magical abilities makes these lizardmen feared by all, even their own kind.
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
You say that every boss. This is gonna be a tough fight right here. Tough fight! But if we can do this, we've beaten the whole dungeon. So you crafted yourself a complete Witcher set consisting of chest, gloves, trousers, and boots, and a new silver sword and a new steel sword. All new. Brand new, all new Witcher. I like it. Alright. Keep your fingers crossed for me, folks. This is the big one. Oh, he looks like a badass, too. That tail! Alright, I've still got my cone of cold, so that's nice. Dodge out of the way there. Ooh, that tail! Yeah, it's unblockable, of course. As if it would be any less. Oh, dang it, that one was actually counterable. Oh, dang it. Oh, I keep getting locked into my combos. Gotta watch out for that. Freeze! Whew, that was dangerous. Still is. These guys are not going down easy either. I was really hoping to have taken out a few more of them than this. Ooh, watch out for that. Alright, just this one and the boss himself. I think we can do this. Alright, so he doesn't care for my ice. That didn't seem to do anything. Just keep our distance when he attacks like that. Oh! Oh, dodge! Oh, we beat him! Yes! Shane is not going to die. Shane is going to kick lizard ass. Oh, that was spooky.
Well played. Well played indeed. You have defeated something that I never expected to die.
Alright, so now I get better equipment in my starting deck. I start each adventure with more food. I get an equipment card at the start of every quest. That's really nice. But Ratmen are stronger, Bandits have more health, and Lizardmen are stronger as well. So I get buffed up, but enemies are getting buffed up as well.
The wand represents my will in the purest sense. It is not too late for you to give up now. Go peacefully to your fate and leave me to mine. You begin to assemble a credible deck. Let us see what happens next.
Yes, let's see what loot I got for this dungeon. For trading so enthusiastically with the stranger in the shadows, you receive the blood auction. For gaining the praise of the gods of the old religion, you receive the Great Fortune card and the Demon Trader. For helping Mr. Lionel with his quest, you receive Goblin King's Halls Part 3. Should make an actual deck? Yeah, I should, Durzog. I've just been kind of being lazy on stream, but I think I'm getting at the point where I have enough cards to make deck building interesting. And also, I really need to look into what needs to go into my deck if I'm going to survive the upper levels. Remove crappy cards and add no good ones. You are 100% correct, Durzog. So that's something I'm going to look into very soon. I am a fan of deck building. Like I said, I've just been being lazy, but at this point in the game, I don't think I can afford to be lazy anymore. For surviving the arenas in the town of Stiegel, you receive Armory, draw 2, select 1, Noble Trader, A Wife's Fury, and Loan. Wow, 3 new adventure cards. That's pretty cool. Yeah, no, this deck isn't going to last too much longer. I feel ya, I feel ya. For escaping the Huntsman Trap, you receive the Mug and Barrel, and that's next part of the Minotaur quest. For culling the Ratmen hunting is unlocked, and you receive the Rat Cleaver. Badass! And lastly, oh no, there's still one. As a reward for defeating my Lizardman Jack, you receive the Queen of Skulls, our next boss, the Metal Ore, the Holy Forge, and the Dark Ritual, another locked card. That's dangerous. And a couple more. The Hearn's Antlers, that was a nice card. And the Undead Bane, ooh, that'll be nice in the next dungeon.
Halfway done. Let us continue.
Ooh, actually, I think this is where we're going to call it for the night. It's a tiny bit early, but this wasn't exactly the game I was planning on playing, so I don't really mind changing things up a little bit. I don't think I've got enough time to do another level overall, so I hope you guys will forgive me. So, like I said, this wasn't the plan for tonight. I was supposed to be playing Deadly Premonition, but I had some technical difficulties. So, here's the plan for tomorrow. I am going to attempt to resolve those technical issues with Deadly Premonition. by basically recreating my save from scratch from the start of the game, which is not ideal, but what are you going to do? If I am able to overcome those technical issues, then tomorrow night we will be playing more Deadly Premonition, which, please keep your fingers crossed, I really want to be doing that, so I'm hoping I can overcome. If I can't get past those technical issues, we will skip straight to the next game in the queue and start playing that immediately. One way or another, I'll be here tomorrow night playing games, so please feel free to stop by. So, let me go ahead and drop some links on you in chat. I'm going to start with my social links. If you prefer using Twitter to keep track of somebody, you can hit me up on Twitter. I always post there when I go live, and I post nerdy things there as well. If you haven't hit follow, though, go ahead and do that. Make sure you do that, and you'll see next time I go live, which, like I said, will be tomorrow night. I also put a link in my chat to YouTube, which is where I archive all my videos, so if you ever want to see some of the stuff I play over again, or if you want to check out some new weird games, that is something open to you. I'm gonna post a link to my Discord. If you don't know what that is, it's a group chat app that a lot of streamers use, including myself. It's the best way to get a hold of me outside of the stream, so if you enjoyed chatting with me or chatting with the other streamers, please click there and check it out. You got nothing to lose. Last thing, I'm going to drop my support links in chat. As always, don't feel obligated to support the stream, but if you want to go above and beyond to help me out with doing what I'm doing, that is the best ways to do it, including my brand new Game Wisp, which is a subscription service for non-partnered Twitch streamers like myself. Feel free to check it out if you're curious, but again, don't feel obligated, but I will once more say thank you to Ichigo Arcade, our very first Game Wisp subscriber. Thank you very much, Ichigo, I really do appreciate it. So, having said my piece, we are going to move on for the night, and what are we going to do tonight? I think we are going to host our good friend Zero, a streamer I enjoy very much, and a good friend of the stream. In fact, right now, tonight, he is playing Darkest Dungeons, which, if you don't know about it, is a kind of 2D side-scrolling roguelike with a very brutal atmosphere. It's an interesting game. If you've never seen it before, you might want to check it out, or if you enjoy it, you might enjoy seeing someone else play it. So feel free to follow me over on the host, but if you got other things to do, or if you're not interested, then I will just say, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world, and I'll see you folks around. Take care of yourselves.